You must bounce on it. Crazy style. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. How we doing? Can you hear me? Are we live? No lag? That's a good sign. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it right now by pointing that out. Anyway, I was just watching Nosferatu with the fam, and goddamn, I love that movie. I hadn't seen it. The last stream I didn't see it, but then in between, my god, it's a great film. Anyway, how we doing, everybody? How are we doing? You guys doing good? You guys ready for a nice and chill drawing stream? Cause I am. My goodness, I've been getting so much back into the swing of things, and I'm ready to draw some silly stuff. And hopefully for not too long. It is a weekday after all, and I do have certain things to do. And we could talk all about that when we officially get started, which should be in about a minute. Hello. Alright, how we doing? Moo53 man, J-Regzilla, Peru Kill, Rajan Floyd, Strider 4, Mr. Donut Either. I'm just reading out your chats here just to prove that we're live. Not pre-recorded, I swear. I didn't know the stream was gonna happen. I'm just doing some warm-up sketches right now before we get started. Because even though I have been getting back into the swing of things when it comes to drawing, you still gotta warm up the muscles. You don't want to sprain anything. So I'm just drawing a good old logo.
But Debbie, we can't see it. Why are you drawing something that we can't see?
Well, I must preserve some of the mystery, baby boy. Oh, Iron Dude. Happy early birthday, man. Next Friday, huh? Very early. Oh! Sorry about that, chat. That is my alarm to tell me that we've got a few seconds until we actually go live here. Thank you very much for stopping by. We're gonna get started in a little bit, especially chat, because we do have 69 viewers, the perfect number for me to get started. I was gonna ask, but we've reached the viewer goal. Perfect. Welcome, all of you 69 people. Let's have a fun drawing stream. And like I said in my social media teases for this stream, I will be taking suggestions from the chat. So fire up them engines and let's draw some silly stuff. Or it doesn't have to be silly. I'm just saying that because, you know, I guess it's funnier. Anyway, drawing time. Oh, CME 64, this one's for you. Oh! Hey, my name is Jobby, and welcome to a Drobby the Hong stream, where tonight we'll just be drawing. We're just gonna be drawing here with you guys, in the chat. And like I said before, I will be taking suggestions. That includes both unpaid and paid. So if you want to donate, feel free to. But it's not necessary. Just throw it up in the chat if you want. But I'm telling you right now, a donation is a guarantee that I will see your comment or question or suggestion. It's impossible for me to read every chat. I'm just telling you up top right now. And not only is it a guarantee that I will see your comment or question or suggestion, it also helps out the channel a lot. Thank you very much, especially during this weird type of, I don't want to call it a content drought on my main channel, but it is a little bit of an off season. I'm working on a video though, and you can ask me about that while we go ahead and get to drawing here. So there you go. This drawing stream will also be considered a live Q&A session, so feel free to suggest anything, leave comments, and ask questions. And let's just hang out, huh? Let's just hang out. And before we get started, let me drink some water and ask, how you guys doing? Hopefully you didn't miss me. It's been a while, hasn't it? Patreon says, I mean, the Thunder King was a huge project. Thank you for coping. Thank you for coping on my behalf. That is what I tell myself to. And the video that I am working on currently is also a pretty damn big project. God damn, way bigger than I expected, chat. I mean, if you guys are coming from my main channel, my toy review channel, I am working on a Transformers Age of Extinction review. Get excited for that. And I am in the process of editing it. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw some warm-up circles to get my hand rotating. You could even call it... Never mind. Anyway, Transformers Age of Extinction review. It's coming out, but it's a lot. It is a lot of footage. It's literally us, me, Kellen Goth, Kian Carlisle, and Jess. We're all watching the movie. It's the entirety of the film, plus our discussion after the film. So the raw footage of that review came out to be around 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. And I've edited it down. That was a weird sentence. Edited it down to about an hour and something. And my goal is to edit it down even more. So it's going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit. I don't think it will come out this week. Hopefully next week. But I'm working on it every day. And I just want to decompress by drawing. Thank you.
Out loud, how much would it cost for you to draw something for me? Happy Wednesday, my dude. Also, do you have any more collabs with Outage planned? Curious Joblins wish to know.
Son of Sarkhan, thank you very much for stopping by, your donation, and your questions here. First of all, you've already paid your fee. Go ahead and request anything. And also, it's free. You know, the suggestions, it's free to leave a suggestion. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to draw your suggestion, but you can. It's free. I'm just saying, if you pay, it's more of a chance for me to see, or it's a guarantee that I will see your suggestion. So, Son of Sarkhan, what you should have done is left your suggestion right there in that $5 donation. Thank you for wishing me a happy Wednesday. And also, no more YouTube's collaborations as far as I know, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. I'm looking forward to any potential partnerships. But for now, nothing much in the works. Anyway, I want to warm up, not just by drawing circles, chat. Let's do something a little visually more interesting. So, actually, before you start firing off those requests, because I'm sure in the chat you've got a lot of requests already. Before I take a look at them, let me do some gesture drawings. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's essentially just drawing the overall vibe of a pose. And I'm going to do 1 minute gesture drawings. I think I'm going to do it for 5 minutes. 5 1-minute gesture drawings just to get the old noggin jogging, and then I'll get right into your requests. So I've got this website pulled up called lineofaction.com. Great resource for artists here. Just a bunch of artistic nudity, okay? And not just that, not just artistic nudity, but it shows you each image in a set amount of time that you can set up yourself. So I'm going to set it for 1 minute each. The website is going to show me each picture for 1 minute, and I'm going to have 1 minute to draw those poses. And perhaps I'm explaining it in a bit of a roundabout way, but it'll make sense once I actually do it. So let's just go ahead and do this shit here. Lineofaction.com. I'm not going to show you the website because, like I mentioned, nudity will get demonetized, and I won't be drawing anything super graphic tonight. Unless you pay me to. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set it up here. 1 minute. All right, here we go. 1 minute gesture drawing, chat. And these are probably not going to be pretty, but they don't have to be. I just want to get my noggin jogging. Let's go. All right. So we got a nice picture of a dude here. Just gonna let the drawing come out naturally. You know what? I'm even gonna talk while I draw it, so that I don't get too caught up in the details, because that is not the point of gesture drawing. You just want to get the vibe of the pose here, maybe implementing a little bit of structure here and there to give it form. And this is going to work as a nice skeleton to add more structure and more details on top of it. Does that make sense? So I'm just quickly getting the rough idea of the pose here. And yes, the picture I am looking at right now is of a nude gentleman who is quite in shape. All right. The minute is about to end here. Got 2 more seconds. There you go. Not bad. All right. Okay, lineofaction.com. They're giving me the same gentleman in a different pose, and this time he's wearing a nice pair of undies, which I'm not even going to draw. I'm just going to focus on the main vibe of the pose. Not worried about anatomical accuracy. Just getting all of that energy, capturing that energy. And then let's get the head. There you go. You know, something I notice is that for a lot of people starting to draw, their tendency is to start with the head. And I did the same damn thing, but as you can tell right now, I usually now start with the body. It just guarantees, or doesn't guarantee, but it makes it easier to make the head more proportionate, if that makes sense. Because if I start with the head, I tend to draw my heads way too big. And even that might be way too big. But you know what? Let's not worry about that too much. That's what gesture drawing is about, baby. There you go. Now we have another new gentleman. Why are they keep giving me gentlemen? I specifically marked for both men and women on the models, and they keep giving me naked dudes. All right, it's fine. It's fine. No judgment here. There you go. And by not focusing on anatomical accuracy and detail, it's gonna allow me to be a little more bold with my posing. Because if I think too structured, thank you very much.
Oh no, my dear job father, you misunderstand. Less of a suggestion for something little like in tonight's stream and more of, if I paid you a fairish bit, not tonight but perhaps in the relatively near future, would you take a request?
I love you, Elliot!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Son, go ahead. Go ahead, son of Sarkhan. All right. We got another. I feel like my drawings are getting bigger. The drawings are getting bigger the more loose I get. Now let's get that energy going here. After this, we got 2 more. Hopefully you guys are finding some enjoyment and or education in this just gesture drawing, chat. It's super important when it comes to drawing anything, really. It's just capturing what you see, and it makes for a good warm-up and a good learning experience. And I'll talk more later about how you can learn even more from doing gesture drawing after I finish my session here. And I don't even give a shit if my lines are too messy. Just any sort of standards should go out the window when you're gesture drawing. Just focus on capturing the pose. There you go. All right, finally, we got a lady. And she's not naked. Damn it! Damn it, line of action. Okay. There you go. Yeah, laying down pose, pretty difficult. Pretty dang difficult to pull off. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this one in a minute. Oh, hold on. Yeah. But like I said, let's not think about anatomical accuracy too much. There you go. You kind of see. I think I kind of captured the pose there. Could definitely use some work on that. See, this is also a good opportunity to find your problem areas, and it seems like my problem area here is doing a laying down pose. Thank you very much for donating. Stay tuned. All right. You know what? Just for my own artistic sake here, let me go ahead and develop this drawing just a tiny bit more, chat. Not too much, because I know you guys got a lot of juicy requests in the chat already. But just for my own needs here, let me go ahead and attempt to clarify the drawing a little more. Because the session, the gesture drawing session, is over. There you go. Alright. That's her arm. Oof. Yeah, I've got a lot of problem areas when it comes to drawing. Never stop learning, chat. Even if you get super good at drawing, which I don't think I am. Even if you do, though, you will never stop learning. There's always something out of your sight and out of your reach. Or actually, there's nothing out of your reach, but there's always going to be something out of your sight. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's not bad, right? You can see what's going on there. All right, 5 gesture drawings in 5 minutes. I think I am rearing to go to draw some of your requests here. Warm up is done. ADHD Soundwave says speed running anatomy. What the hell? That's not necessarily what I'm doing. What I was doing was speed running. Oh,
Hey,
hold that thought.
Jobby,
Thank you.
hope you're doing good tonight. Anyway,
Thank you.
suggest draw Goji, mascot not the cat, dressing like Benny or Swivel Man, your choice.
Great request. I will do that for the first drawing here. Okay, so I wasn't really speed running anatomy. I was more so speed running the energy of the poses. I know that sounds a little hippy-dippy, vague, woo-woo bullshit, but it's true. I'm speed running. I was speed running the energy of the poses. And right now, I'm gonna go ahead and slow my roll a little bit. Now there's no rush. We're gonna calm down a bit. Still getting my mind to that pliable place. And now I will take that request. So J-Regzilla here, this one's for you. I'm gonna draw my mascot dressed as either Benny or Swivelman. So here we go. I guess I didn't have to do the whole body, but I'm doing it. Doing the whole body here. There you go. You know what? I guess if I'm doing the whole body, I could just... He's dancing. He's doing a funny dance. How about that? There you go. And you know, let's rotate his head. Yeah, let's make him face forward. Front-facing mascots, always horrifying. There you go. How we doing so far, chat? I know we just warmed up, didn't do much of anything else, but how you doing so far? Hope you're having a good time. And again, I hope you find some artistic value towards the stream. I'm no professional by any means. I'm just here learning like a lot of you guys. There you go. I technically don't even get paid for this shit, which is why I suggest you donate. I don't get paid for the drawing streams. There you go. Okay. And now gotta add some other details here. There you are. And I think just by the funky pose, I think you know what character I'm gonna make him. There you are. There he is. You know what? He can use a smile, an open mouth smile. There you go. You know, the beanie's a little thick. Can adjust that. There you are. And because this is just a rough sketch, I don't have to worry too much about proportion quite yet. Until I tie it down a little bit. There you go. You know, let's make this a little thinner here. Oh, okay. ADHD sound wave. Watch this devious dinosaur. Exactly. Exactly the pose. There you go. There he is. Ah, I quite like this drawing already. And if there's somebody in the chat that doesn't know who the hell I'm supposed to be drawing, it's my logo as one of my characters on my main channel named Swivelman, whose theme song is actually right here on this channel. I realize that perhaps a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new followers on social media especially, might not even know what I do. They just know me for Digital Circus. Got a lot of new people following me after that, which I'm very grateful for, of course. But I'm just letting you know right now, there's a lot to catch up on. There we go. There you are. Okay. Feet are weirdly detailed. Didn't mean to go that hard on them. Alright. Reximus128 says he's obviously drawing Goku. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? With these proportions, yeah, this is exactly how Goku looks. There you go. I'm not gonna go super detailed with it. I think this is enough for it to read. Maybe get some motion lines. Oh, I forget that my logo has this design going on the chest, right? So it's that, and one of these. There you go. And I'll give them some spines on the tail. And I think we've got our first request of the night done. And what? You only paid $5 for it. Look at that. Feeling generous tonight. Thank you very much. I will read your under $5 and your membership messages In a little bit. You're just gonna have to wait. However, if you want me to respond immediately, that will be $5 and above because that activates my TTS bot. Don't you know? Alright. Think we got it, huh? We got it. Swivelman, Jobby logo. And before I forget, I can address it to J Rex Zilla. There you are. Okay. There's no time limit for any of these drawings, by the way. I'm just drawing it with the amount of time that I feel is proper. And that's how the stream is gonna go. So strap in, strap on, whatever you like, whatever your preference is. And request some more stuff. Taking more suggestions. Gerard JS84 says, can you draw your mascot in gold ship clothes? Yes, I can. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? That's a fun idea. You see, this is why I like doing these request streams as well. It's because you guys come up with ideas that I would never come up with in 100 years. And I'm perfectly fine with it. So... And we're not gonna go super crazy with the pose. Let's just do the normal standing pose here. And I'm gonna have to bring up some reference for Gold Ship because I don't know her design off the top of my head. Does anybody not know who Gold Ship is in the chat? If you don't,
$10.
good for you. Thank you.
Agnes Tachyon.
Oh my goodness. I'll get to that. Yeah. Thank you very much for that big $10 dono. I will get to that. But first, let me do this free request. I want to see how this turns out. So, and if there's anybody in the chat that doesn't know who Agnes Tachyon is, good for you. Let's keep it that way. All right. Now, what's a good reference image here? That's something too about drawing that I really had to learn and then relearn and then relearn again. Is that drawing from reference is no big deal. It's actually quite necessary if you want to get better, if you want to add more images to your visual vocabulary. You want to draw from reference. It's not cheating. I know a lot of young artists feel that way, but it's not cheating to draw from a reference image. I'm telling you. I thought that way for, I want to say, 5 years. 5 whole years I thought that way, that reference images were cheating. Or, more. Fucking more. 10 years make it that. Make it 10 years. Yeah. Okay. So my logo's not going to be doing anything particularly golshy. He'll just be standing there. And I'm just gonna steal the kind of the pose of my reference image here. Ridiculous. There we go. Okay. That's a good base to put some clothes.
I'm tired with Gunpla now.
Thank you.
$5. Finally get to see a drawing stream. Anyways, nice to see you, Jabba the Hutt. Can't wait till the Ovid. May I request a sleeping 2014 Godzilla with a happy B-Day perhaps? Since mine was this past Sunday, again, love your vids, Jobby. Finger red number 1.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Happy late birthday. And I think now that requests are... Well, it's only 2 requests that I've got backlogged now. Now that requests are starting to stack up here... Oh, actually, it's more than 2. Yeah. Now that I've got requests stacking up here, I just want to say in advance... there's a possibility that I can't get to all of your requests. I will do my damn best, but like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not trying to be here for 6 hours. Not like the last drawing stream. The last drawing stream was fine because it was on a Friday, and we had a special guest here. But because it's a weekday today and I'm on my lonesome, I'm gonna try to keep it a little moderate in terms of time. But I will do my best, like I said, to draw as many of your requests as possible. So now, what I want to do here is try to get her eyes onto my logo. And she does have some heavy lids. Yeah, I'll color them too to make it read more. This is just an idea that I had just now. See if it works. So there you go. Oh, you know what? Yep, that's a more Goshi face. And then the hat, which just looks like a cylinder to me. And do some ears. And I will try to give him the haircut. That I'll have to probably sacrifice the eyebrow, or maybe not. It's just floating in place because cartoon rules, I guess. Okay. There you go. And then of course the earmuffs, which are like a disc shape, like a donut. There you go. And then beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. There you go. Right? And then we could break those ribbons down more. I mean, this is just a rough sketch, so it doesn't have to be super detailed, but there you are. Put some more spines there. And do I go for the whole outfit? That's what you asked for, right? You asked for the whole outfit. Thank you.
Thanks for getting me into Transformers. Can you draw a sombrero?
All right, thank you very much. Stay tuned for that. I am in the thick of something else. What is this getup? Now you just got me wanting to draw actual gold ship. This is my first time doing this design in any form, by the way, and it's on a goddamn lizard. You got me drawing gold ship and it's not even the actual character. Oh, I see. So she's got a skirt and then it splits. That? Not quite, but let's not overthink it too much. This is a free request after all. Maybe I'm going too hard for a free request. But like I said, I'm not in a rush.
Gold ship wearing a sombrero and smoking a fat doobie.
Thank you very much. I'm definitely, as the requests come in, as they pile on, I'm coming up with ideas as I'm drawing this particular one here. Okay. So, I'm not gonna take this to a super complete state, but you get the idea. There he is with my outfit, or with Gold Chip's outfit. It's my logo with Gold Chip's outfit. I'm not gonna detail it too much, but what I am gonna do is tighten up the face. Okay. I think I'll color the eyes too. You know what? Her eyebrows are actually not too long. Her fuck-ass haircut. There you go. Okay. Just referencing the horse ears. I definitely don't have experience drawing horses. Cartoon horses. Never even heard of cartoon horses. There you go. Don't look at my DeviantArt. Okay. And now I can do one of these. Maybe going a bit hard on the details here, but
Sombrero tipped $5.
want to at least
Sombrero
bring this
mode.
thing to life.
Victory
Thank you.
Hand emoji, alien emoji, sombrero the sombrero.
Thank you so much, Sombrero. You're very generous. Appreciate you. There you go. I'll go ahead and tighten that up a bit more here. Yeah, let's use this pen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hot, spicy horse. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm basically just copy pasting Gold Ship's eyes as is onto my logo. And then just to or actually hold on. Before I tie the eyes down, let's add a nose. That and give it the teeth. All right. To bring this all together, before we move on, let's give it a nice sparkle. There you go. And there you are. We have my logo dressed as Gold Ship. And who was this for? Who is this for? Who requested this goddamn picture? Show yourself. You're alright. Gerard JS84, that okay. I should probably write the name down before I draw. I'm gonna do that going forward, actually, so. Sure. Oh, God damn it. My handwriting's bad. I'm sorry, this is how you, find out. Gerard. JS84. There you go. Beautiful. All right. I think I'm gonna want to move these onto a different layer. I should have started a new layer for the requests, because you've got these requests on top of my gestures here. But that's gonna be as simple as copy pasting. There we go. And let's do the same here. This and copy pasting. Alright. What? Oh, my bad. Boom. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and merge these layers here. There was probably a less convoluted way to do that, but whatever. I'm not a professional. Perfect. All right. All right, chat. Because I've got a lot of paid requests, I'm gonna have to look at those. I'm gonna have to give priority to those. But keep on requesting in the chat or ask me questions. There you go. Here we are. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Okay. Oh, Joseph Leroy, thank you very much for renewing your Legends class membership. Drobby the Hong, please. Draw more Gundam!
Oh, yes.
Put a pin on that. Mechas are not my strong suit, but we can try out some. Okay, you know what? Before I start to go and read all the donations here, let me, see. Alright, did that. Let me prioritize the donations that were $5 and above. And then I'll circle on back to the under $5 donos. Agnes Tachyon. That's from Talvin. Agnes Tachyon. Let's try it. I definitely got a reference. So, that's a good spot for her. Probably just draw her face, keep it simple. So this one's gonna be for Talvin. Now here we go. Let me go ahead and look for reference images of Agnes Actually, I can look them up right here. Agnes Tachyon. Why the hell not? Whoop. Agnes Tachyon. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Hell yeah, I'm feeling it. Tachyon. I'm telling you, Chad, if you don't know what the frick we're talking about, good for you. Okay. Oh, it's a good image. I'll pull up that image and I'll pull up that image as well. Collecting reference images right now. It's Zeus says, awesome, you're getting back into drawing. Thank you. It is. It feels very nice to be back to drawing again. Okay. I've collected the proper reference images here for Agnes Tachyon. And what color pen should I do this? That's something I should be doing for all these requests. I should be drawing them in particular colors. Let's go with this reddish brown. That is the color of her eyes. All right. Okay. Think I'm ready, or actually, let's do a lighter color for the under sketch layer, and I'm just gonna do. Let's do like a lightish, grayish pink color for the under sketch. That works. All right, Agnes Tachyon, you ready, Talvin? Thank you very much for $10. Here we go. Let's not go too crazy with the size here. Start with the basic head construction. Don't want to get too lost in the head construction though. Hey, you know what? Let's give her a neck too. Why not? Let's try to sell the pose a little more. Oh, there you go. Okay, this pose is completely of my own invention. I can't rely on the reference images for this. I think that's already the posture of her face is very in character. And then of course I can reverse canvas, flip canvas to check for any potential mistakes. And I'm not worrying too much about being too tidy quite yet. This is only the under sketch. Okay, now for her facial proportions. not too much to go off of because she is an anime character. But I can get as close to the original design as I can. Thinking about drawing in my own style is a bit overrated, I found. So I'm gonna try just being faithful to the design here. And then her eyes, I can just ignore the guideline that I've already made for myself. Her eyes are kind of wide apart, it looks like. And okay. Her nose, her mouth. Okay, now the hair. I've got the basic face shape marked down. Now I'm gonna do the hair. Have a bit of fun with the hair. There we go, her bangs. And this cover her face. You got very messy hair. Agnes too busy in her laboratory to groom herself. But I guess that's your job as a trainer, huh? If you don't know what we're talking about. Good. I don't play the game, by the way. I'm just familiar with it. A friend of mine plays the game, though. Oscar. Shout out. And of course he does, because he's a gambling addict. We've all known this. And it makes sense. It makes sense that he plays the game. Good. Pray for his soul. Pray for his soul because he has great luck, which means he will be playing the game for a very long time. Okay. Now she has the ahogi, which is quite thick. What the hell? It's a full-blown antenna. It looks like Blur. Transformers reference. Looks like Blur. Okay. And then, of course, wouldn't be a horse without these. Give some expression to them. There you go. How are we doing so far, chat? That's something I should have mentioned at the top here. I get lost in the sauce. It's like when I transform figures on stream. It's I get lost in the sauce when I'm drawing, so apologies if I'm a bit quiet. Feel free to continue chatting away amongst yourselves. I will take a look at the chat, though. Occasionally, like right now. I'm bored, says Drobby, I'm late. No worries. We're still in it. We're still drawing. Yeah, let's bring your shoulders up like that. Okay. There we go. Now, to get the expression, now that I've got the fundamentals in the foundation in place, I can go ahead and get these details in. And I want to capture a particular expression. There it is. It's on Google Images. All right. There she is.
Carson
Her
took
eyebrows
$5. Yo, Javi, I just bought Peru Kill. When is that review finally gonna come out?
I got no idea, but thank you very much. And hope you enjoy it. If you want to see me play with it, I do have a stream on my main channel. I did it as an April Fool's gag, but it wasn't really an April Fool's gag because I actually did end up playing with the figure. So, rough review, you can call it that. Okay. All right. Now I can start tying down some of the details. I think I've got a good handle on the character right now. I've got a good rein on her. Horse joke. Just rotating the little antenna. Okay. Yeah, let's darken up some details. Why not? I'm gonna need my reference image again. Her hair is, she's got the bangs I had in high school. They just practically cover her eyes.
Here.
What kind of racehorse are you? Could barely see anything from this hair. Thank you very much for donating, by the way. Stay tuned. All right, I should ease off of the Control Z. You notice that I'm undoing a lot of shit. I shouldn't do that. Especially because I'm not trying to make this a tight drawing. But sometimes I can't help it. God damn it. She's got a lab coat, right? And she does have a lab coat. You know what, Talvin? Because you paid $10, she's wearing nothing at all. Okay. Okay. Let's thicken up the pen here. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. This could go hard if I make the eyelashes kind of rough. Hell yeah. God damn, that's a crazy horse. That's a crazy horse. Okay. Should have flipped canvas a long time ago, but thankfully it doesn't look too bad. Okay. And now let's darken up those details even more. Tie down the eyelashes and the Okay. There you go. And, what the hell's going on with her eyeballs? Huh. I guess she does have a unique shading style for her eyes. And just take this color and saturate it a bit. You know, let's make them red. Let's make them red. Add a little more orange in there. Make it brown, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pupil. And then this is what kind of tripped me up because she has like this going on. It looks like they look like window blinds, the highlights. Am I tripping? Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that she kind of has more shapely eyebrows than I gave her. I just drew pencil eyebrows. Kind of has a little more body to them. There you go. There. Oh, and yeah, more top eyelid action. Oh, it's covered by the hair. There you go. I think that's as far as I'll go for this request. These drawings are taking a little longer than I expected, but still, you know, pretty fast, right? All things considered. All right, Talvin, I hope you enjoy that crazy horse drawing. There she is. Tachyon. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Go ahead and put your name right there. There you go. Beautiful. All right. All right. Water break. Okay. Now, what other $5 and above requests do I have here? I'm tired with Gunpla now. Thank you very much for that $5. Sleeping 2014 Godzilla. Alright. This shouldn't take too long. And luckily for me, I have a figure of that exact design, so I can use this as reference. This is the Haya Toys 2014 Godzilla. And I would just draw him as sleeping. Why the hell not? Let's bring in a nice greenish color for this particular sketch. And for the underdrawing, let's do a light muddy green. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, my bad. You can see my wallpaper there. Thankfully, I don't have gold ship drop kicking me as my wallpaper. That would raise a lot of questions. And this request is gonna come from I'm tired. I'm tired. Apologies for the handwriting again. There we go. Sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. And I'm just gonna do the head.
Eatsatus tipped $5.
you.
Repeating this calls them dumb. Have you drawn Guilty Gear before? Can I request Bridget? I don't care if it's the classic design and accent course or the stripe design. Can you tell I'm a little bit obsessed?
Thank you very much. Stay tuned for your request. Bridget, huh? Well, yes, I don't think I've drawn any Guilty Gear before, but I'll do my best. Yeah, the eyebrows are definitely what gives the 2014 Godzilla its unique shape. I think I've got it. I've basically got it. Looks kind of like my logo, doesn't it? I wonder why. Not much in the way of spines. Actually, hold on. Thank you. Sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. This might be some of you right now, because my drawing streams tend not to be super commentary focused, if you've noticed. But this stream is as much for me as it is for you, so buzz off. Chill out, dude. Okay. Nope. Wrong tool. Okay. And now, just to tie down the details here. Z. Snot bubble. There you go. Gotta call it there for this drawing because we have a lot more to get through. Thank you very much. And a perfect title is the user who requested this. I'm tired, and it's a sleeping Godzilla. Look at that. All right. What we got next? What do we have so far? There we go. I could rearrange them later, but right now, I would like to do Kamen Rider Kabuto. What is this? I keep looking at my phone and I have Google right in front of me. I don't know why I keep looking at my phone first thing. So, Kamen Rider Kabuto. Oh, I've seen this dude before. Not super familiar with any Kamen Rider series really, but they always got pretty cool designs. So I will do a red. A darkish red. And a lighter color for the under sketch. And yeah, let's find a few reference images. Kamen Rider Kabuto, huh? Okay. Alright. Any Kamen Rider? I mean, why do I even ask that question? Of course there's Kamen Rider fans in the chat. Then, of course there's Kamen Rider fans in the chat, or else this request wouldn't have been a thing. Unfortunately, I cannot say that I am one. Never seen any of them. I've seen Shin Kamen Rider, and I thought it was okay. As someone who is not familiar with the franchise, Shin Kamen Rider, interesting concepts, but it didn't quite sell me on the character. Which I wouldn't, unlike my experience with Shin Ultraman. Shin Ultraman, I watched it as someone who's not super familiar with the franchise, and I loved it. Shin Ultraman is a great film, even if you don't know what Ultraman is. But Shin Kamen Rider, I feel like a lot of it was lost on me. I think it was more geared towards people who were already Kamen Rider fans, and, you know, like I said, I'm not that, so I thought it was fine. Wasn't awful. Just didn't hit me like Ultraman did. But anyway, enough about how I hate Kamen Rider. Because of course someone is gonna interpret it that way. Big old eyes, huh?
Ani Ray tipped $5. Sorry,
Thank you.
I'm late, Jobby. I was taking an inspiring nap to scare away this art block because I have art commissions kicking my ass. RN, if you're not drowning in requests, could I ask for a Batman Beyond flying sketch?
Oh, thank you. Stay tuned. And surely you may. Surely you may ask for it, but we'll see how long these particular requests take. I hope to get to most of these requests, but like I said, there's always a possibility that I can't because a lot of them are coming in. Appreciate everybody, though. I'm telling you, you are Definitely helping the channel for sure. It's a pretty cool design, by the way, this Kabuto. And let me find a better reference image for the horn. Got a very interesting shape, obviously beetle inspired. Because Kabuto is a type of beetle, right? Am I tripping? Or is that the case? Okay, hold on. Actually, I think we're gonna have to go bigger with the horn. Yeah. Goddamn. It's actually quite a bit of vertical space here. Yeah. That is about right, I think. Big old horn. I like how I started the stream with a bunch of gesture drawing of poses, and now I'm just doing heads. I'm doing profile shots because you know they're fast. I can do them like relatively quickly. Yeah. If the request or rather, if the idea that I have calls for a pose, I will draw one. But as of now, I'm just drawing the first idea that comes to mind when I look at your requests. It's got one of these here. Alright. And I don't think I'm gonna make this super detailed again, but I do at least want to do the eyes. If I don't do anything else, I want to at least do the eyes. Let's make this a little thicker.
Swivel here.
Thank you. Let's make the, you know what? Let's do a color layer now. Whip that out. Oh, my bad.
Swivel here.
Thank you. Stay tuned. There you go. I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there. And who was that from? Spidey5406. Thank you very much. Let me write your name down. I should have done that at the beginning. Spidey5406. Spidey5406. All right. How we doing? Enjoying drawing these requests? You're enjoying watching me drawing these requests,
Anonymous
I should say.
tipped $5. Salutations, Jewel Bear. Loving the stream so far. Do you have any tips for someone who wants to learn how to draw but has absolutely no experience whatsoever?
Oh, well, I highly recommend that you look up some art tutorials on YouTube. Unfortunately for you, the stream isn't that, but there is so much resource. There are so many resources out there right now for any beginner artist. I wish I had as much resources as you guys do now in the past, because god damn, I had to open up books. You don't have to do that anymore. You can just look shit up on YouTube. A lot of great videos on YouTube about how to draw. Just look up like drawing fundamentals, or you know what? Just fucking, if you want to draw a specific thing, thank you. If you want to draw a specific thing, just look up how to draw a specific thing. How to draw a pretty girl. Go ahead and look that up. If you want to draw a pretty girl, you know? Yeah. There's just so many resources out there. The internet, in terms of drawing reference, is your friend. In all other aspects, it's your enemy. Keep that in mind. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at more requests here. Sombrero says, thanks for getting me into Transformers. Can you draw a sombrero? Sure, I can. Now, I do have a sombrero, but it's in my other room, so I'm not about to go up and get it. I'm just gonna look up reference images. There you go. This shouldn't be too complicated. Okay. Just drawing ahead to put the sombrero on. Oh, might have to shrink this drawing down significantly. Don't want to get in the way of Jobby the gold ship there. I mean, I technically can just stop the drawing right there. I've drawn a sombrero. At least its basic shape. But I'll keep it going a little more. Hold on. Grabbing some reference material real quick. Don't mind me. Oh. A brief lag spike there, chat. Sorry about that. It happens. There you go.
Mr. Long tipped $5.
Thank you.
Hey, Jobby, can you please sketch me GHTS from Nights into Dreams?
Alright. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff coming in down the pipeline. I will say right now that, again, I'm gonna try my best to get to all your requests, but we'll see what happens. How are we on time, by the way? An hour? Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we're making good time right now. If you get this reference, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and you watch my videos. I thank you for that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stretch. Stretching's very important, chat. You gotta keep your joints limber. Especially if you're at your desk all day sketching. You're gonna want to keep your joints as limber as possible. Huh. I think we've done enough here for sombrero, and this comes from sombrero. Alright. Okay. How are we doing, chat? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. For the 2 people who know why I drew myself with a sombrero. I appreciate that. Had a lot of fun making that video. But unfortunately, that video was kind of the beginning of my my downward spiral. I'm back up from it now, but that was not great. Anyway, what do we have here? Guatefuk? Goat chip wearing a sombrero and smoking a fat doobie. What if I just combine your requests with this one here? Because I practically already drew her. So why don't I just... Here, I'll give you a fucking Photoshop request. Watch this. I'm gonna take this sombrero. I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm gonna flip it. Can I flip it? Invert selected area? No, that's not it. Crop, deselect. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to edit, transform, flip horizontal. Yeah, there you go. I could just... And let's erase some details here. Fuck it, it's a transparent sombrero. And then we have the fat doobie.
swivel here.
Oh, fuck. I have the damnedest luck when it comes to these streams, huh? Jesus. Literally blacked out, lost power. And it wasn't even for that long too, but it was enough. It was enough to completely, well, shut down my computer. And I had to reset everything, had to wait for the internet to come back on. And even then, oh god damn it, I think we're still lagging, aren't we? What the hell? Jesus. What do we do here? My internet's not cooperating with me right now. I want to keep drawing these requests, but what do I do? Like, I did lower my settings too, and it's still doing this. Jesus. Yeah, for real, Vladislav. For real, Vladislav. I am in character right now. I am the disappearing guy. My god. Damn. Just a bad night to stream, I suppose. Sometimes you get these dips in the connection for some of my streams, but this might be one of the worst times. Worse than, I would say, the digital crash out. I don't know what's going on tonight, but the internet is not cooperating. Chat, I've got bad news. So it seems like I can still get connection, but I don't think we'll be able to ride this one out. I just got a text message right now from Spectrum. And let me show you it, actually. Oh no. So they tell me that it's a service outage, but I'm still able to stream. That's strange. What does that mean? I guess they're doing maintenance right now, which is why the stream is so fucking laggy. I guess that's what that means. All right, chat. What do we do? Do we proceed on with this laggy ass stream, or do we just? I think we gotta quit it. God damn it. This is not how I wanted the stream to end, but I don't think we have a choice, especially with the Spectrum text message. God damn it. God damn it. This is probably one of the first times that I had to stop a stream due to bad internet. I don't think this is I don't think it's ever happened before, but yeah. Yeah. Bad news. Bad news. Okay. Has to be a really bad power drop, I suppose. Yeah. Ugh. Overpowering my time travel. No lag since the second return? Ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, the chat's not updating on the stream video, and you guys are responding to stuff that I've said many minutes in the past. Not good. Not good. Alright. Literally 1984. Okay. I think this is the end, chat. I'm sorry that it had to be this way, but there's really not much I can do. I think Spectrum is just doing routine maintenance work. Perhaps their servers, whatever. Their servers are whatever. And I can't do much about it, but accept defeat. I have to take the L. Chat. I think I have to take the L.